Ferrari. I mean, just saying the name, it brings up so much, right? Passion, that incredible sound, a history forged on the racetrack. For almost 100 years, the very heartbeat of every car from Maranello has been its glorious combustion engine. But now, this legendary Italian brand is facing its biggest challenge yet: how to engineer an electric soul.
This has always been in their DNA. The founder himself, Enzo Ferrari, said it best. This relentless push for what's next, that's the spirit of innovation that's baked into everything they do.
And that brings us right back to the big question. How does a brand built on the thunderous roar of a V12 translate all of that raw emotion into a world of, well, silent batteries? This isn't just a small shift. It's a question that challenges the very identity of what a Ferrari even is. To really get how Ferrari is planning to tackle this electric future, you first have to understand one crucial thing. Ferrari doesn't play by the same rules as other car companies. They're in a completely different league.
The numbers really tell the story here. I mean, look at this. Ferrari's profit margin is nearly 30%. That's almost triple what other premium automakers make. It just goes to show you, financially, Ferrari acts less like a car company and more like a high-end luxury brand, up there with the likes of Hermes.
So, how do they pull that off? Well, it all comes down to a simple but brilliant Italian philosophy: scarsità controllata, or controlled scarcity. While everyone else is chasing more volume, Ferrari's whole goal is to always deliver just one car less than the market demands. And it works. It's why their order books are full all the way into 2027. And it's why the brand has such incredible value and desire. But that incredible legacy also presents their single biggest challenge. That powerful engine, the sound, the vibrations through your seat, that is the soul of the machine. And when you take that away, you're left with the silence problem. This is it. This is the question that's keeping engineers in Maranello up at night. Because it's not about just making a car fast. Any EV can be ridiculously quick off the line. It's about making it feel like a Ferrari.
And hey, you don't have to take my word for it. Here it is straight from the CEO, Benedetto Vigna.
He pinpoints the two big enemies of electric performance: weight, which just kills agility, and that lack of engagement, that connection you lose without a roaring engine and shifting gears.
Vigna's analogy for this is just perfect. He says a lot of performance EVs with their huge, heavy batteries can feel like elephants, immensely powerful for sure, but heavy and blunt. Ferrari's mission is to completely defy that, to create an electric car that's agile, responsive, and feels totally alive, a true prancing horse.
Okay, so how are they actually going to solve this? Well, the answer is taking shape inside their first all-electric Ferrari, codenamed Luce, which means light in Italian. What a perfect name, right? For a car that's meant to show the way forward. It all comes down to what they're calling the science of sensation. Ferrari's whole solution is built on these 4 pillars. And the key thing here is, they aren't just buying parts off a shelf from someone else. No way. They are engineering this unique experience from the ground up, starting with the very heart of the new car, its electric motors. Just get a load of this number: 30,000 RPM. That is a staggering speed, even higher than their Formula One engines. And what this allows them to do is build motors that are smaller, lighter, and way more responsive than anything their competitors are using. And here's the result of that insane speed. They're using technology straight from F1 to achieve this incredible power density. For every single kilogram of motor, they get over 3.2 kilowatts of power. This is exactly how you attack the #1 enemy of performance: weight.
Now for the sound. This part is so clever. Ferrari has actually patented a system because they absolutely refuse to be fake. So instead of just playing some recording of an engine through the speakers, they use special sensors to capture the real physical vibrations of the electric motors and inverters, and then they amplify those sounds into the cabin. Think of it like an electric guitar. It's not a recording, it's the authentic sound of the instrument itself.
And their approach to the battery is just as innovative. It isn't some heavy box that's just bolted to the floor. No, it's integrated directly into the car's structure, becoming part of the chassis. This is brilliant engineering. It lowers the center of gravity for amazing handling and makes the whole car stiffer and more responsive. So how does all this tech fit into the bigger picture? Well, for Ferrari, the electric car isn't the end of the road for the combustion engine. Not by a long shot. It's really the beginning of a whole new chapter of choice. This chart shows you their vision for 2030, and it's all about balance. 40% fully electric, 40% high-performance hybrid, and, this is the crucial part, a full 20% will still feature a pure internal combustion engine. They are adding to the legend, not replacing it. This means the future for a Ferrari buyer is one of incredible variety. You'll be able to choose your legendary V12, a cutting-edge hybrid, or the new electric Luce. And they're also actively researching e-fuels to keep the combustion engine alive in a carbon-neutral way. It's about giving people multiple paths to the exact same destination, pure driving emotion.
And in the end, it really comes down to the simple, powerful idea from the CEO. For Ferrari, the future isn't about replacing the past. It's about adding to the legend. It's about giving the tifosi, the fans, and the clients the freedom to choose their own perfect expression of the prancing horse. Grazie per averci seguito.